Costa, and you are up here at the Montego Bay Animal Haven in New Mills, just above Hopewell in Hanover. We are up here on our 23-acre property. This is where we have the home for what we affectionately call our hooligans. So we have 170 dogs up here right now, 4 cats and 2 cows, one of them being Ma Cherry. As you can imagine, operations such as this with as many dogs does take a lot of financial support. And so we have, as a nonprofit, need to find ways in order to kind of maintain our operational costs and get that revenue coming in. So we thought opening this up to tourists, to locals as well, to schools and everything, for them to come up and see would be a great opportunity where they could hike, get out into nature, see the dogs, realize dogs need, love unconditionally, are very forgiving, all the different lessons they get to teach us, and we could generate some money through that. And so we're in the process right now of creating the pathway, putting in the necessary railings. As you experienced yourself, we have the ropes leading down to the river, and you thought it was an amazing experience once you got down there. And so we're hoping that when people come, they get to see that and see a different side of Jamaica that they don't maybe get an opportunity to do. People who shouldn't do the hike, we recommend those that may have health issues, underlying health issues, maybe heart conditions, bad knees, bad backs, young children because of the terrain and maybe getting intimidated by the amount of dogs that they have around. But pretty much anybody can do it. I wouldn't advise anybody obviously that's pregnant. Right? But anybody who likes the outdoors, who's up for the challenge of a hike and loves animals, I ask them to come and enjoy. You're asking about how long the hike takes. It varies in time depending on how adventurous our hikers are. You can come with the dogs and go just down to the river and just hang out there for a few minutes, so that could be like about a half an hour to 45-minute hike. Or if you feel like exploring a little bit more and going down to the waterfalls that we have, then it could be up to about anywhere an hour to an hour and a half. But it's well worth it. It's refreshing down there. You get to see the dogs just enjoying the pools and running up and down in all the foliage and then coming back. So if you're doing the longer aspect of the hike, I would say give yourself about 2 hours once you're actually here at the Haven for that activity. Some tips and recommendations if you're coming to visit the Haven for the hike is obviously wear the appropriate clothing, right? I would recommend long pants and shirts that you don't mind getting messed up, because as Charmaine, as you experienced in your team, our dogs are very affectionate and love to come and jump up on you and say hi and welcome to the Haven. It's hooligan behavior. I'd also ask that you wear the appropriate shoes, so like hiking boots or sneakers that you don't mind getting wet. Perhaps maybe even bring a change of clothes in case you do go down there and happen to get wet. I would bring some bug spray for the mosquitoes and some sunscreen, maybe a sun visor if you're worried about getting burnt, because the sun is out today and it's really nice, and even though we're under the foliage, you still do get a little bit of a sunburn. And obviously we want to stay hydrated, so please bring water with you. One thing about the hike, that's easy. The dogs, the hooligans. That's why we call it the hooligan hikes and hiking with the hooligans. I mean, what else do you need to have fun than to have 20 or so dogs running beside you, leading the way, and just walking through our beautiful countryside. I mean, as they say, Jamaica, sweet bad,